Welcome to another KNOE weather rundown. I'm Chief Meteorologist Marcus Walter. As we look at the forecast over the next couple of days, we'll be watching for rain chances. We'll see that first on Friday, and then as we head into Saturday, we'll see more rain chances out there. It may not be raining at all times, but again, rain chances will be with us, and then we'll see more moisture push into our region as we head into Sunday, Mother's Day. So not the best day to be outdoors, but still, we've seen worse already this past week, and we'll be dealing with more rain chances still as we head through Sunday. When we look at Monday, we'll still have wet weather out there. This upper level low pressure system bringing the wet weather will be overhead at this point, and then eventually it'll begin to drift to the north and east. That'll start to dry us out for Tuesday, and with the stronger south wind, that'll lead to warmer conditions as we head throughout the rest of next week. So if you like temperatures peaking in the mid and upper 80s, even low 90s, we'll see that and more as we head through the second half of next week. When we look at how much rain can accumulate from now into Monday night, it looks like some areas could pick up close to an inch of rain. It all depends on where we get those showers, but because we'll have some atmospheric disturbances around, that'll keep rain showers in the forecast again, and we could see some accumulation from rain over the next several days. This is that upper level low I was talking about. It'll be situated right overhead as we head through Friday. It'll stay in place for Saturday and for Sunday. That'll create instability or lift in the atmosphere, and that'll lead to clouds and rain chances. It'll still be overhead as we head into Monday, but by the time we get to Tuesday, we'll see it start to drift to the north and east, and a ridge of high pressure will set up across our region. And anytime we have a ridge setting up this time of year, that means warmer conditions, and so we're expecting that and more as we head throughout the middle and even the late part of next week. Here's a look at the 6 to 10 day temperature outlook. So this covers the dates from May 13th through May 17th. And it looks like a large portion of the central and eastern United States will have above normal temperatures. The farther west you go, the cooler the weather will be. But for us here in the Arklamists, we'll likely see that warmth out there. And again, we're seeing a lot of signals that we'll see temperatures potentially in the low 90s by Thursday. When we look at our precipitation chances, again, a large portion of the country will see rain chances out there, but generally speaking, nothing too extreme. So that is the good news. That's good news, at least. It's been fairly wet for us and even stormy over the last few weeks, so we could use a break from the wet weather. Now, we'll have more for you in a bit.
We are no stranger to hail in the Arklamists, but how exactly does it form? First things first, what is hail? Hail is essentially a ball of ice that falls from towering cumulus clouds during a thunderstorm. Thunderstorms produce strong updrafts, which is a current of warm, moist air rising. What is so cool, no pun intended, is that clouds store tiny water droplets and ice crystals. Those frozen water droplets are swept up by updrafts. These updrafts push the frozen water droplets high up in the cloud. Additional layers of ice form each time it's swept up. The hailstone grows larger and larger until it becomes too heavy and falls to the ground. Hail comes in various shapes and sizes. Pea-size hail is usually not a cause for concern and is 1/4 inch in diameter. Hail is considered severe once it reaches the size of a quarter, 1 inch in diameter or larger. When there's a severe thunderstorm warning, you should be indoors and away from windows. Tennis ball size hail is very rare, but it can happen. Believe it or not, hail can even grow to the size of a grapefruit. Don't worry, that is exceptionally rare. While hail can form any time of the year, it is most commonly associated with warm season thunderstorms from spring to summer. Regardless of the season, when hail threatens the area, the KNOE weather team is here to keep you safe and informed.
The week of April the 27th through May the 3rd was a wet time for us here across the Arklamists, as we saw multiple days of heavy rainfall and thunderstorm activity. This all began on Wednesday evening as a line of showers and thunderstorms slowly moved through our area. This continued to move through during the overnight hours into early Thursday morning before we stayed relatively dry for Thursday during the day and into the afternoon. But by the evening hours, that's when we started to see a few isolated showers and thunderstorms begin begin to pop up and appear just towards our north across some of our northeastern parishes and counties. By Friday, another round of rain moved in just ahead of another cold front. The rain brought in widespread heavy downpours and even a few isolated hailstorms across the area. We did have one hailstorm move through the city of Monroe on Friday, about lunchtime on Friday. This brought in some fairly small hail. This was from our weather photo community group in West Monroe. This looks to be about quarter-sized hail falling near the post office in West Monroe. And then we have another photo in from Stacy on the weather photo community group showing small hail at her location. After this hailstorm on Friday and that rain finally exiting by Friday night, we stayed relatively dry for the weekend, and this led to perfect conditions for the red, white, and blue air show with a lot of sunshine by both Saturday and Sunday afternoon.